What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I have a white Flare ETB. That is pretty crazy. I got this probably about a month ago at a Pokemon machine. Kind of bonkers, not gonna lie to you. So I know very little about this set. So I don't know who the big chases are, unfortunately. I didn't look them up before, but we can take a look at them right now before we fully jump into it, see what we got. I do know there are a few in here that I want, and I know they're like Joltik. Whoa, sorry about that. My wife wants, she might already actually have it. I do want the Litwick. There's a few really good ones in this set. A lot of people, I think this is a set a lot of people sleep on. I think there's some awesome cards in here. Oh yes, the big chase cards are those right there. But enough talk. Let's get into it. I liked Pokemon when they did this better, the cardboard inserts. All right, let's get into it. All the packs falling down, of course. That's just how we go. There's the promo. Tornadus. Not a huge fan of that promo. Of course, you get all your energies and the sleeves. And then, of course, we have our 9 packs. And then we have one turnaround. Maybe we'll get lucky on that. All right, 9 packs. Let's hope we can pull something pretty sweet. Pokemon has been a little rough to us lately. But I believe that we're going to do some great things today. And we'll check out the set as we go. All right, Lillipup. This is a set that when it came out, I got really excited about it. I just didn't get to open much of it because this is when Pokemon became one of the more harder sets to get your hand on. And so, of course, it's just, we're all trying to get Pokemon. I'm actually really excited for Perfect Order. I think Perfect Order is going to, oh, that's so sick. I love that energy card. I think there's a lot of really good hits in that set, and I think a lot of people don't think there's going to be a lot of good things coming out of Perfect Order. I'm hoping Perfect Order is the set that's slow. Oh, Sawbucks, that's so cool. Or I guess Sawsbuck. All right, I'm sorry. This is going to be one of the longer ones. Sawsbuck. All right, Sawsbuck, here you go. You can be a part of my stack. I will keep you because I like that artwork. Ooh. All right, so far, nothing crazy. But, you know, I don't know the hit rates for White Flare or anything like that. It looks like we might have something back there. I could be fully wrong. But out of White Flare, what is oh, the Stoutland. That's so cool. I like that one. I'm gonna keep that. What are some of your favorite cards out of this set? I think we have something here. Just an EX, but I'll take it. That EX is so funny looking. I like that. That's pretty cool. Have you opened White Flare? I know White Flare is one of those ones where I think it's going to become sneaky popular down the road. I know White Flare is actually the lesser. People prefer black. Oh, I forgot the name of it. But it's interesting. I think White Flare has some of the cooler hits in it for sure. You just got to hit them. But, you know, everyone has their preferences. All right, after this, we won't do the pack trick anymore. Oh, see, those are cool energies. That's one of those things where I'm like, I like that, those kind of energies. Do what? Come on, we've got to get one hit. I like that artwork. Little put. Oh, man. All right, I think we're more than halfway. And we don't have much to show for it, which is okay. If you're opening Pokemon, you kind of have to expect that. I think, I know I just said we wouldn't do that anymore. I think we should kind of switch over towards the Japanese style of like booster boxes and stuff like that, where we're guaranteed hits out of everything. I think it's a little rough when you're like opening stuff and hey, there we go. Min Shao. That's sick. That's a cool art card. All right. We're not going out empty-handed. I don't know why I got all weird about that. That's a sick. I like that card. All right. Not going out empty-handed. I'm very happy about that. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think we should kind of head towards the style of like Japanese boxes where you're guaranteed like 1 or 2 hits. I think it's like 2 hits. It would just make it much more fun for a lot of people. It would also probably take away a lot of the resale market, knowing that you're gonna get stuff. It kind of help it, because I mean, this is kind of rough in general, but Pokemon to me does not seem to do well. I don't hit in this is probably one of my favorite sets just for energy. The energies are so sick, but I do well in sports card, but when I'm pulling for Pokemon, Blitzel, I like that Blitzel, I'll keep it. Pokemon just seems to not be the one where I'm hitting anything that I'm really hoping for. All right, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Whimsicott. Or Whimsicott EX. That's sick. I like that. That's cool. Okay. All right. I am not as sad. We're not going out empty-handed. Come on. One more for me. Last pack. It was turned around in the box. Let's hope we get something crazy. Final code card. There y'all go. Thank you for hanging out. I always appreciate everyone to come and watch my rips. I know that I don't do a lot of Pokemon on the main channel. We do a lot of that on the shorts. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming to watch the full cuts, the full long lengths if you're just from the shorts, or vice versa if you're watching the full lengths and you don't watch a lot of the shorts. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. You guys really make me enjoy like this part of the hobby. I think it's super fun. Just the collecting. Oh my gosh, look at that. A D-Watt. That's sick. That's so sick. That's actually that's a sick artwork too. All right. Not going out on anything bad. That's so sick. I love that. All right. But back to what I was saying, I appreciate you all, everyone. If you watch the Pokemon, if you watch the sports, or if you watch both, you guys are super, super rad, and it's awesome. And I do really love this side of it. But hey, we didn't go empty-handed. We got a Whimsicott EX. I probably am misnaming a D-Watt, which I think is probably one of my favorites, and then the Min Shao, which is also pretty sick. So, hey, In my opinion, we did. Oh, hold on. We also got this EX, which is also great. I love EXs. I don't know. I know a lot of people are not big fan of EXs. I think EXs are rad. But hey, again, I appreciate you all for coming and hanging out, watching the rips. Y'all are super rad. And we hit 100 subscribers, so this has been so awesome to me. You guys, seriously, if you stayed this long, if you watched it to the end, if you're hearing me ramble right now, I appreciate you. Even if you didn't hear this, I'm going to put it out there in the world. I appreciate you even if you didn't hang out and stay till the end. Y'all are awesome. Y'all make this hobby so much fun and enjoyable. I mean, you add into it, I should say. I love this hobby regardless, but you guys add in so much fun to it because I love sharing my rips with everyone, and it's so much fun. But enough of the rambling. Thank you guys so much. We'll be having some sports on Friday, of course. But we had a great white flare opening. I'm super stoked. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to have a good rest of my day. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Whenever you do watch this or whenever you're doing your rips, I hope you have great rips. I'm out. Peace.